Hi everybody, my name's Andy Henry. I'm a 42-year-old mechanical engineer from London. I've owned and run my own businesses since 1999 in both the UK and in Australia for the last 5 years. And I'm here this morning really just to spend a few minutes chatting to you about Max Idzik and his MI Financial Trading Limited and the fund that Max trades, a bit about Max, and mainly about the promises and the course that was offered to me and a group of other people in Australia and Sydney, probably about 12, well, 15 months ago now. There seems to be a lot of bad press out there. I think mainly probably through ignorance, maybe through fear, I don't know, but it's certainly not from people that I know and nobody who's actually been involved with Max and any of the tuition that he's offered. And really, I'd like to dispel some of those those claims, and some of it's quite ridiculous. People anonymously writing about Max and about what he has to offer. There is significant opportunity in the FX markets for those that are prepared to understand themselves, become independent thinkers, become independent traders, with the right knowledge and the right guidance. You know, there are significant gains to be made. Trading FX as a living. Now, I got involved with Max probably about 15 months ago. I originally got involved with FX about 3 years ago, and I spent considerable time, money, and resources in re-educating myself and really aligning myself with a realistic dream to become a full-time forex trader. It's absolutely for me. There was absolutely no doubt about that. The first time I came in contact with foreign exchange trading, I knew that ultimately this was for me. It matched everything in my life in terms of the flexibility, and the skills and the resources that are used within me, and the returns that potentially I could see that were attractive to me. Now, Max's package came after I'd already spent considerable time and money investing in myself, but I saw complete value in what Max had to offer. I saw his original presentation back in early 2012, and immediately signed up for his original group, which was based in Sydney, and I was one of 15 people at the time. And really, what attracted me to what Max had to offer was the fact that Max is a completely, independent and original thinker and trader. He has an immense amount of trading experience, and in his own right is a very successful trader. He's traded a number of markets, and in the last few years, obviously FX, and has been very successful at it. And the two things that really were for me were the fact that you don't get experience, you don't get to pick up on all these little bits and pieces that a full-time trader who's traded significant sums of money in different markets has. Unless you've spent time with someone like that, you'll never get access to that, until years into your own career, if that at all. So that was one thing really. It was experience that I wanted to tap into, and also his foresight in the market and understanding at a deeper level what drives the market and what's really going on with the charts and in economies and in the world in general. The second thing that attracted me and was probably the real carrot and stick for me was the fact that those that were successful at the end of the first year of mentoring were, had the potential to go on and trade full time for Max, trading part of his fund with live money, with fund money, trading the strategies that we ultimately were developing as part of our work with Max and on his course. And that basically is what this is all about. I can say hands down that Max, you know, he has provided, he has stuck by his word, he's stuck by his promises, and he has delivered his promises to us. And I'm in the best position to be able to say this because I'm actually the first of his students to be trading live now as part of the fund. I have a six-figure account. I've been trading live for the last few weeks. It's now May 2013. I've been trading live for a few weeks. I'm already a few percent up, but obviously, as we know, the markets are pretty volatile and going through considerable change at the moment. So this is, but it's a fantastic time for me, and it really comes at the end of a hell of a lot of commitment on my part. and I've spent hours and hours and hours in front of the charts, researching, back testing, developing our strategies, and here I am as living proof now that what Max has to offer is real. I am here, I'm trading live, and there are others that will be following me that are due to start trading live very soon. You know, and but trading isn't for everybody. I think a lot of people get upset. They they enter into trading. It's either not for them, or they haven't done enough research into it. They haven't really educated themselves enough, and this is where people can get despondent, and I guess can make all sorts of claims, or makes all sorts of comments, wrong comments about other people who trade and do actually make money and do actually make a living. Of course, there are a number. There's thousands of people across the world making money out of foreign exchange, and those that are really successful aren't the ones you see, talking about themselves. They're the ones that are quietly making their living, making their way as a professional trader. They're all independent thinkers, they're all independent traders, and this is what Max has encouraged us to become. It's something that I was aware of, and through Max's steering, through his guidance, I've been able to tap into this. So it is real. I was making 12% in October 2012 trading these strategies. I had 30% month in November 2012. I was away for most of December and January, but I was 6% up in the last 2 weeks of January. February was a difficult month. It was a flat month, but I fought hard, and at the end of the day, it was still 2-3% up at the end of the month. So yeah, it is about consistency, but it's also about consistency in yourself, and it does rely on the markets. But at the end of the day, all of this is knowledge and experience that we gain from being with Max as part of his course. Now, I'm not reading off a script. This is completely impromptu, and I'm more than happy to sit here this morning and talk to you all about Max and dispel these myths and these ridiculous allegations that have been made with regards to Max delivering on his promises, or whatever it is. I don't even know what half of it is, but I can say hands down it's not true. And I've been an intimate part of his course for the last 12 months in Australia, and I'm living proof that yeah, it's all come good. And for those that want to achieve, it's possible. And with the help and with the commitment from Max, and from Max delivering on his promises, I am now trading live, six-figure account, and living a life that alongside my own business that really adds value to me and to where I want to go in life and what I want to achieve. So that's enough from me. But yep, my name's Andy. It's Andy Henry, and thanks very much for listening. And I wish you every success in all that you do. Thank you.